What's happening, guys? Welcome back to another video. I've got another trading video for you today. This video is in relation to a stock called Blink. Now, you may or may not have heard of this stock. So this company in particular is a electrical vehicle charging equipment company. So, you know, like on the roads, you'll see charging pods for Teslas and around London and whatever else out here. I've seen quite a few of them as well. They are the company that provides the equipment for that. Okay, now the reason why we traded that particular stock, we're going to head into a news article about that now, and we're going to have a look at the trade after as well. So if you're new around here, please subscribe, drop us a like, and let's head into the video. Okay, so Blink charging stock, price increased over 5% pre-market. Why it happened? The stock price of Blink Charging, a company that operates and provides electrical vehicle charging equipment and networked EV charging services in the United States, increased by over 5% pre-market. Investors appear to be responding to the $2 trillion infrastructure bill introduced by President Joe Biden. Okay, so basically what's happening is Joe Biden, as it says here, is prioritising a national electrical vehicle charging network with a goal of having at least 500,000 devices installed across the US by 2030. Now, this is massive news. I don't know if you guys know, but recently when Joe Biden came in, we had a massive surge in alternative energy vehicle stock. So we had Plug Power, we had NIO, we had Tesla, we had Fuel Cell, we had all of those particular companies all had a massive rocket up as soon as he became into power. Now the reason for that is because of this. He's pledging a lot of money, $2 trillion in fact, to basically turn the whole of the US into a green zone. He's massively for the environment, so all of those renewable energy stocks are really benefiting from this. Now as a community, obviously we trade these, and we traded Plug, Fuel Cell, Tesla and everything else. Tesla and all of those stocks at the minute are taking quite a hit. Reason being is because the treasury yields are increasing and there's worry about them raising interest rates. So when you have a big company like Tesla and all of the big tech companies, they borrow billions and billions of dollars on a weekly basis. So if they start increasing interest rates, it's going to become very costly for companies like Tesla and all the other big tech stocks to be running as a business. So that's why we're seeing Tesla come off quite massively at the minute. So if you are trading Tesla or stuff like that, it's important that you keep an eye on treasury yields, because as they start to increase, Tesla will come down because there's more and more pressure on the Federal Reserve to increase interest rates. Okay, so pretty simple headline. The news came out, it was up 5% pre-market. That's a big plan and a big investment into electrical vehicles. Okay, now obviously we've seen a rise in all of them the past week. Tesla, the lot, NIO, all of them. Let's actually look at the trade. Let me explain what it is that I done. Okay, so we're on my phone again. As I said, we're out here and it's easier to do it on here. Once I'm back in the UK in a couple of weeks, we'll get back onto the computers because I've got the recording service on there. But we're on my phone again today. So basically, as you can see, it's 17:34, which is basically, we're 3 hours ahead out here in Dubai. So it was 4 minutes into the open, okay? I actually said this in the community as well, that $44 was a massive resistance. So we needed to pull back quite a bit to create room for investors to come in. When we pull back enough, that's when we're gonna be looking at getting in, okay? So let's actually just head into the video now. Let me start this video. So what I'm looking for here, as we can see, I'm looking for 43 to hold, okay? If 43 doesn't hold, I think we could end up coming right back, okay? So as you can see, I start to look at where it's going. The first 5 minute candle I'm waiting to close. Because we've had quite a significant sell-off, I'm waiting to see whether or not we're gonna close above a round number or we're gonna go below it. So I'm just waiting to see now what it does. And as you can see, we closed just above the round number, okay? So we're just, so I'm now just trying to see what it wants to do. And I can see that it started to push on. And also the spread on this was quite disgusting as well, in terms of how big it was. But we sold off, We tried to break below 43. We then closed above 43 and we then started to push on. Now, that for me is confirmation to say now that the sellers are done, now let's try and push on. And as we can see, we start to do so. So I just measure out my 2% there. I was a little bit hesitant with this as well because the 2% actually would have took me past the big resistance of $44, and it actually gets up to thereabouts of $44, pushes on past, and then actually comes off again. So $44 for this particular stock is holding pretty strongly. And as you can see, we get up to there. We get very, very close and then we pull back. So I'm just going to skip a little bit into the video. Just skip that forward a little bit. As you can see, it's testing 44 and it keeps bouncing off it. So I was a little bit hesitant here whether or not I thought this was going to come back or not. But I was pretty confident in my entry. We was nice and low at the bottom of that range. So I felt that we had some room to go. As you can see, we're approaching $44. We've broken above it. And for some reason, it didn't even stop me out. So I had to manually stop myself out. So as you can see, I just stopped myself out there, took the money, and I think it closed again below $44 and then sold off. So for me, this was a really quick in and out. I think I was in that, it was 17.34, so probably in that 3 minutes or so. I've been trading with a lot less money out here. Reason being is because I am on my phone and I prefer to trade in my computer when I've got my 4 screens in front of me. So I think we took like £700 or something like that then. So yeah, so I'm definitely trading with a lot less money out here, mainly because, as I said, I've got my phone and I like to be able to see what's going on with everything. So yeah, I hope that helps. Blink is definitely something I'm going to have on the radar because it moves quite clean and it was kind of done exactly what I said, in the sense of $44 was a big resistance. We had to come back to create room for more buyers to come in. As soon as we closed above $43, for me, that was a good indication, and it started to push on that this particular stock wanted to then push on, and that's what it did. And it come up to 44, and then I think it sold off and just went sideways for the rest of the day. So I hope that helps and is nice and clear. I'm going to be doing a lot more trading videos. I'm back in the UK at some point in the middle of April, so I'll be doing some trading videos for that. I'm also in the process of sorting out a new car, so I might do a little video in relation to that as well. A lot of exciting stuff happening, guys. I'm going to keep plugging away, going to keep growing this channel. Also the biggest and best YouTube channel there is. So if you're not already, please subscribe. Follow me on Instagram, LockStockTom, and the website is lockstocktrading.com. And guys, I will love and leave you, and I'll see you all very soon. Thank you.